It's the vibe, soothing your soul, firing your loins, inducing your children. What do you use your Fleesa card for?
I use it to buy baby over the internet.
Fleesa is more convenient than cash and accepted around the world. Fleesa works overseas when you need it most. Fleesa, it's time to start paying. It's Vaughn Harbor, only on the Vibe 98.8.
It's the future of communications. The Wiz Wireless Digital Extreme Camera Phone Flip. What's in your Wiz Flip?
Here's a picture of an old lady having a seizure.
Here's a picture of a famous person's vagina.
Connect. Live now. This is the moment. The Wiz Wireless Digital Extreme Camera Phone Flip.
I'm a supercilious cunt, and now everyone knows it.
Wiz Wireless. Do the social vibe.
Get your groove on. Let the lady pleasing commence on the Vibe 98.8.
Quiet, Liberty. If you're quiet just for a second. You can hear a heart breaking out there. You can go find a girl, hold her, tell her it'll be okay. Console her, even if you're twice her age. No barrier, no age limits. Only R&B and a good feeling deep inside.
thinking about having children, but worried about how it will affect you?
Are you kidding me? Have you seen what vaginas look like after birth? No way.
Babies are too much of a gamble. Who wants to risk having a baby that's slow or ugly when you can order one off of the internet? I love babiesovernight.com.
That's right, babiesovernight.com. 9 months is too long to wait for happiness. And if you aren't completely satisfied with the baby you receive, dispose of it carefully and we'll send another. Don't ruin your body for someone that's going to hate you in a few years and steal money from your purse.
I love babiesovernight.com.
babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed.
It's Vaughn Harper, only on the Vibe 98.8.
It's chaos out there, Liberty City. Why don't you stay at home and make some domestic chaos? Keep the trouble at bay for a while.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen von Singer. Now, when my little girl was born, I was more than a little upset. For one, I wanted a pretty child. And secondly, I didn't want her to inherit her mother's looks. After divorcing her mom and disowning her, I've dedicated years of my life to ensure others don't experience this terrible pain of random DNA sequencing. With my subsequent children, each has been perfectly suited to complement and work within my family unit, genetically refined so that my family is perfect, just like in the movies. And now, for the right price, you can too.
Dr. Stephen von Singer and his team here at EII have turned a baby from a nasty surprise into a perfect gift. Don't take the chance of having an imperfect baby and being forced to drown it in the bathtub. Choose life, perfectly designed, made for you by science. Visit us on the web at eugenicsincorporated.com and start designing your perfect baby today.
The vibe. Turn up the vibe.
Damn, the batteries are dead on this thing.
The Vibe 98.8.
The Vibe.
You step on the scale each morning. Another 5 pounds. Ugh, it's a heartbreaking misery that knows no equal. But it's not your fault. You've just given up hope. Now it's time to take back that control with a pill. Take a Liturgix after each meal and you're guaranteed to lose weight. That's because it eradicates and evacuates the elements that cause you to gain weight. Liturgix is not available in pharmacies or drugstores, bogged down by regulations. We give you this one-time only chance to cut out the middleman and the FDA by ordering dangerous and potentially life-threatening chemicals over the web. Visit Liturgix.com today and take back the power.
We're going all night and day with the vibe.
Oh, baby, slow down.
You're gonna be real sore.
Category 5 hurricane could be heading this way. Major damage and flooding could be expected, but it isn't. Right now it's sunny. Worst case scenario weather, I'm Julie McCafferty.
Turn us up, turn you and we'll turn you on. And then play commercials while you finish yourself off. Ooh, bop that baloney. The Vibe 98.8.
On the low in the scrub seat. That's when I saw you, so adorable. So I had my man jump me at the corner. I walked up on you in the action name, and you replied kinda shy. like a movie needs scenes. I want you like trees to sunshine, like birds to the sky. There's every reason why I want you. Girl, I want you, and I'm hoping that you want me too. I'm back in LA in the mile that you swap me. Trying to cop me some jeans, sneaks and white tees. Then I see you and I'm so surprised. I had to call cause your number got lost when my phone died. Now if it's cool to get your number again, we can work on being friends. Cause this ain't no coincidence. We're meeting for a reason, it's heaven sent, baby. Like a car needs brake, ball playing these sneaks, like a rapper need beats. I want you like drugs to a fiend, like rings to a queen, like a movie needs scene. I want you like trees to sunshine, like birds to the sky. There's every reason why I want you. Girl, I want you, and I'm hoping that you want me too. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. Can't hold it back, so baby please hold on. If loving you is a sin, I'd rather take my chances. I'm falling back in love again. Oh baby, I want you like a car needs brake, ball playing these sneaks, like a rapper need beats. I want you like drugs to a fiend, like rings to a queen, like a movie needs scenes. I want you like trees to sunshine, like birds to the sky. There's every reason why I want you. Girl, I want you, and I'm hoping that you want me too. Like a car needs brake, ball playing these sneaks, like a rapper needs beats. I want you like drugs to a fiend, like rings to a queen, like a movie needs scenes. I want you like trees to sunshine, like birds to the sky. There's every reason why I want you. Girl, I want you, and I'm hoping that you want me too. Oh, Lord, said I need you, said I need you.
I hope your day is going well out there in Liberty City.
It's a dark cyber future in Tokyo, 2030. A radioactive plant has merged with a robot and is on a tale of destruction. And only a hot teen Japanese schoolgirl can save humanity by sleeping with it.
Oh, too horny to fight crime.
But she's gotta hunt down her dead ninja parents and deal with the coming-of-age innocence of being a hot teen girl.
You're anime whore.
The Red Cloud Tsunami series continues.
Red Cloud Tsunami!
It's the hit anime film of the year.
Princess Robot Bubblegum.
Poorly dubbed in English from the Japanese.
Now we make love like a trash can.
Princess Robot Bubblegum and the horny radioactive plant. In trendy theaters now.
Star Junction is full of music. Come see the musical the critics are baffled at. Swinging Puppets.
I'm so tired of his tiny puppet junk. I need a real man to fill me full of gunk. Oh!
Swinging Puppets is amazing children with a tale of how hard it is to sing in tune and keep on smiling when you've got strings around your wrists or a creepy man's fist up your ass. Swinging Puppets at the Magic Curtain Theater.
Let's get under the covers.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, baby, you have gas again.
I'm sorry, baby.
The vibe.
Vibe. Let me break it down for you. Daddy's looking at the smooth Doppler and the love Doppler. I see a storm coming. A fornication storm. It can't be helped, and you can't stop Mother Nature. Let's vibe FM. I'm about to satisfy all your senses. I'm gonna get freaky because I can feel your booty. Liberty City, I like it.
Got some sunshine for your soul right now in the area? That is until it starts to rain, and then you'll write some shitty emails to friends and hate yourself. Trip Michaels, Weasel Weather.
It's the vibe, soothing your soul, firing your loins, inducing your children.
Is your best friend a terrorist? Find out tonight.
Weasel News, the news Liberty City trusts.
What do terror, porn, and candy have in common? We've got live coverage.
The loss and mourning continues after last year's Liberty City Air Show went hideously awry. We'll loop the same footage over and over next.
And Weasel Chopper 4.
Ethnics are at it again.
If someone's in trouble or on fire, the Weasel News Chopper is there on top of the action.
Are you riding the train with a terrorist?
What do celebrity vaginas look like? Weasel News is on the scene.
We call it News. Your team for the war on terror, the weather, and sports. Weasel News.
Get your groove on. Let the lady pleasing commence on the Vibe 98.8.
You're working nuts off every day, a proud American all the way. Life is just a merciful blur when you pop a pisswasser. Pisswasser, this is beer. Drive drunk off of beer. I love drinking all day long. I beat my girlfriend while I sing this song. Pisswasser, cheap German lager for export only.
It's Vaughn Harper Only on the Vibe 98.8.
And now a message from babiesovernight.com. Having a baby is easy as logging onto the internet. Pick your baby from hundreds online as you browse our baby creation facility. Maybe you'd like a strong, silent German baby, or an adventurous Venezuelan baby, or even a funny but militarily inept Australian baby. Satisfaction is guaranteed. If you're not completely happy, just wrap the baby in the plastic bag provided, place it in the box, and drop it off in your nearest river. Babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed.
I was up all night long doing coke off a stripper's tits. How am I going to get ready for this presentation?
With Wing It, the computer software that turns any empty, tedious meeting into an empty, tedious sales pitch. It's an electronic slideshow. Move up the food chain in your office and be a success.
I never went to college or had any formal training, but thanks to Wing It software, I don't need it. I got slides with sound effects, all kind of crazy shit.
Wing It utilizes an incredible revolution in business thinking. Bullet points, TM. 3 words per page, TM. And of course, graphic representations of data, TM. Wow them with bar charts and bullet points, TM. Avoid open discussions or eye contact. They're so 20th century. You'll steal the show with Wing It software. Make ideas simple.
It's an audio aphrodisiac. Hold someone close, turn it up. It's time to get all handsy, baby.
Oh, yeah.
The vibe.
Being a parent isn't easy, but it just got a little easier with the Trackify wireless location system.
I watch a lot of cable TV news, so I know that everyone is out to abduct and kill my children. So I planted a microchip in their brains. Now, nobody will molest them but me.
Trackify shows your child's exact location at any time. And Trackify's innovative GPS locator chip is implanted at the base of their head, so there's nothing to lose. But Trackify isn't just for kids.
Getting microchipped is great for people like me who have Alzheimer's and wander into traffic. Broccoli, highlighter.
Trackify. Love just got a little easier to keep track of.
Комьюнити радио для восточных европейцев Liberty City.
Владивосток FM.
Тайна буду твоя, тайна для мене не зупинити. Тайна маю ім'я, тайна його знає вітер. For you! Ждать! Mean wait!
Ты спишь, наверное, мне интересно с кем. Я знаю правду и не скажу зачем. В разгаре лета найти и потерять. Нет, мы не сможем смеяться и кричать. Пытаюсь себя сдержать.
for the Eastern Europeans here in Liberty City. Maybe you turn off your MP3 player and listen to something new. Go! Hey, maybe you think hip-hop only comes from the East and West Coast, but we are taking it truly east with hip-hop, pop and rock from the former Eastern Bloc and Intonator, home of communism. Vladivostok FM here to educate you, keeping the community together in Liberty City. Hey!
Мама, за то, что вырос рано, за то, что боль причинял зарано и рано. Прости меня, мама, я во многом виноват. Прости, что я не стал таким, как старший брат. Моя жизнь, мама, как черно-белое кино. Все вроде бы неплохо, но всегда есть одно но. Понять нелегко, почему все именно так и не иначе. Что это значит, пожелай мне удачи, мама. Меня зовет дорога, ты слезы прячешь, мама. Меня не будет долго, я знаю, знаешь, мама. Я знаю, веришь, мама. Ты верила и веришь в меня, и это немало. И когда сбивала судьба меня с ног, сквозь боль и отчаяние слышал голос: вставай, сынок. Эту балладу я посвящаю всем матерям, что свою любовь дарят нам.
Скажи мне, мама, сколько стоит моя жизнь? Моя жизнь это драма, моя душа несется ввысь. Скажи мне, мама, сколько стоит моя жизнь? Моя жизнь это драма, моя душа несется ввысь.
В самые трудные минуты моей жизни, когда смерть подходила очень близко, звезды искрами падали с неба, и мысли о тебе, мама, как лучик света. В поисках ответа, в поисках пути я собираю все силы и продолжаю идти. За все прости меня, мама, я был во многом виноват, но все осталось в прошлом, время не вернуть назад. Пытаюсь встать с колен, немного приподняться, но что-то мне мешает от земли оторваться. Молюсь, дай мне сил, Боже, понять, что меня тревожит, кто мне поможет. Быть может, Боже, моя вера слаба, но где бы я ни был, я помню эти слова. Прости за то, что я тебе их редко говорю. Мама, я тебя люблю.
Скажи мне, мама, сколько стоит моя жизнь? Моя жизнь это драма, моя душа несется ввысь. Скажи мне, мама, сколько стоит моя жизнь? Моя жизнь это драма, моя душа несется ввысь. Сколько стоит моя жизнь? Моя жизнь это драма, моя душа несется ввысь. Скажи мне, мама, сколько стоит моя жизнь? Моя жизнь это драма, моя душа несется ввысь. Скажи мне, мама, сколько стоит моя жизнь? Моя жизнь это драма, моя душа несется ввысь.
This is Ruslana and these are the wild energy.
Моя жизнь это драма, моя душа несется ввысь.
I was up all night long doing coke off a stripper's tits. How am I gonna get ready for this presentation?
With Wing It, the computer software that turns any empty, tedious meeting into an empty, tedious sales pitch. It's an electronic slideshow. Move up the food chain in your office and be a success.
I never went to college or had any formal training, but thanks to Wing It software, I don't need it. I got slides with sound effects, all kind of crazy shit.
Wing It utilizes an incredible revolution in business thinking. Bullet points, TM. 3 words per page, TM. And of course, graphic representations of data, TM. Wow them with bar charts and bullet points, TM. Avoid open discussions or eye contact. They're so 20th century. You'll steal the show with Wing It software. Make ideas simple.
Direct from Home Beach!
Direct from Home Beach!
This is Radio Vladivostok with you, DJ Diva from the East, Ruslana.
For some Russian hip-hop. King Ring!
А что это за парень, о котором трески шорох? Вышел в ринг, готовый растереть любого в пыль и порох. Все говорят, он молод, его кулак молод. Тату из колот, он давно для драки ищет повод. Наводит страху на бойцов, парнишка свой в рубаху. Бьет смаху, пух и прах, те, кто месяц ниже паху. Он вышел ростом и весит бодрых 90. И с ног его ребята сбить, забраться не просто. Размах хлесткий, удар жесткий. Так тоже он, что там еще за новый чемпион преднарожен. Тот, о котором все вкруг говорят вокруг. Выйти в ринг и показать, что он точно крут. Спиду форс, значит тот еще у парня ворс. Разведка джебом в корпус, сразу виден в стиле форс. Не знает лишних движений, он без сомнений гений. Быстрее тени достает до солнечных сплетений. Откуда сила? Бойцовая шальная жила. Бьется бей круг, вдруг хук, острый будто шила. Газеты пишут, злой, агрессивен, примитивен. Однако интерес у парня вполне спортивен. Не для забавы ради, не ради миллионов. Парнишка безымянный вырубает чемпионов. Он тот, кто из года в год жал свой бот, чтобы взять джекпот. И вот он сейчас проводит апперкот. Что это за парень? Король всегда в ударе, хочешь бокс по сотне паре. Кто знает, какова цена у короны? Эй, чемпионы, тренируй нырки и уклоны. Снова стойка, бойка, проходит двойка. Стольким стойким нужны потом шитье и кройка. Парнишка собственную тень послал бы в нокдаун. Первый раунд, последний раунд, финиш, баста, кандаун. Так что это за парень, о котором шум и гам? Вышел в ринг, готовый жевать канаты, будто баблгам. Короны свинг, всем плевать на пол, свой шоу-дринг. Видишь корону в кольце, запомни, это Кинг Ринг.
Let's take a quick news break. Don't go anywhere, or Ruslana will be mad.
Weasel News. It's the new craze. America loves eating junk food and watching people on TV cook.
Celebrity chef Frederic Brunlor has been told that his reality cooking show will be dropped by the network if he doesn't start to swear more or throw hot oil in people's faces. The show's executive producer told us people aren't interested in the food. They want to see a foul-mouthed European alcoholic with a superiority complex reducing an American housewife to tears on national TV. Mike Whiteley, Weasel News.
Some say that a 9-hour orgasm sounds like a dream. Others say it's a nightmare. Tantric sex practitioners have admitted that being the ultimate lover comes at a price, as there simply aren't enough hours in the day. Experts say you should complete sex as fast as possible so you can resume hating yourself. Now in traffic.
A traffic jam alert. There will be one in your neighborhood soon. If you don't like it, fuck off and work in the suburbs. This is Weasel News.
This is Weasel News.
Top quality music для Восточной Европы.
Are you crazy?
Сейчас в Либерти-Сити.
Владивосток!
Мы легли на дно, мы зажгли огни. Во вселенной только мы одни. Гни свою линию, гни свою линию, гни свою линию. Горят огни, сверкают звезды. Все так сложно, все так просто. Мы ушли в открытый космос. В этом мире больше нечего ловить. А ты гни свою линию, гни свою линию, гни свою линию. Горят огни. Мы зажгли огни. Во вселенной только мы одни. Гни свою линию, гни свою линию, гни свою линию. Горят огни.
You won't believe what happens this season on Medicate Me. What starts out as a simple kid getting a splinter escalates into a full-scale terrorist attack on the city. Luckily, the doctors of St. Judas General Hospital are ready.
Bob, you're drunk, and we've got to save some kids' lives.
That's because I love you, Karen.
That's original. I'm never gonna win an Emmy if you don't start writing better scripts.
In the next episode, a patient wakes up and discovers he's a polygamist. Oh, and Karen, I've got some serious news. You are 8 months pregnant.
But I'm gay.
Exactly.
Medicate Me. Hospitals get real. This season, Jerry botches a home vasectomy. Carrie returns to the ER to meet the woman she killed 3 seasons ago. Jeremy comes back from Africa to discover he's wanted for murder. And lots of people die. Medicate Me. It's a relaxing home entertainment drama for the whole family. Thursday nights at 9, 8 Central on CCC.
He came to live in an enclave, just like home. Vladivostok FM.
We are in the West. This is Ruslana.
Теплое место, но улицы ждут отпечатков наших ног. Звездная пыль на сапогах. Мягкое кресло, клетчатый плед, не нажатый вовремя курок. Солнечный день в ослепительных снах. Группа крови на рукаве, мой порядковый номер на рукаве. Пожелай мне удачи в бою, пожелай мне не остаться в этой траве, не остаться в этой траве. Пожелай мне удачи, пожелай мне удачи. Есть чем платить, но я не хочу победы любой ценой. Я никому не хочу ставить ногу на грудь. Я хотел бы остаться с тобой, просто остаться с тобой. Но высокая в небе звезда зовет меня в путь. Группа крови на рукаве, мой порядковый номер на рукаве. Пожелай мне удачи в бою, пожелай мне не остаться в этой траве, не остаться в этой траве. Пожелай мне удачи, пожелай мне удачи.
We are having an energy crisis here, a heart energy crisis. Don't sit in your home and watch CMT TV or Weasel. Get out and let your heart do something.
Ты ходишь ниже белья по квартире моей. Я понимаю, лето жарко, но меня пожалей. Так издеваться нельзя, и я начну скоро выть, а ты не слышишь меня и продолжаешь ходить. Я ничего не хочу, хочу лишь только тебя. Моя гитара в пыли 3 месяца и 3 дня. Я обору телефон, я потеряю ключи, но вся тебя никуда, и если хочешь кричи. Раз непонятным огнем. А ты все делаешь вид, как будто ты ни при чем. Я ничего не хочу, хочу лишь только тебя. Моя гитара в пыли, 3 месяца и 3 дня. Я оборву телефон, я потеряю ключи, но всех теперь никуда, и если хочешь, кричи. Раздеваться нету смысла, все случится очень быстро. Все завертелось, все. Ты меня совсем не слышишь, от любви быстрее дышишь. Сердце брешет, Ты ходишь в нижнем белье по квартире моей. 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 Смысла, все случится очень быстро, все завертелось, ты меня совсем не слышишь, от любви быстрее дышишь.
Hey, hey, la 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 la, we are playing some top Eastern European music for the Eastern Europeans here in Liberty City. Maybe you turn off your MP3 player and listen to something new. Go!
Общайтесь, живите каждым мгновением. With Wireless. Сфотографируйте себя в полном восторге и тут же пошлите эти снимки друзьям. Развлекайтесь с разнообразными звонками. Запечатлейте boss changing at the gym. Благодаря тому, что печатание текста займет в 20 раз дольше, чем телефонный разговор, избегайте людей и не теряйте напрасно время. Это уникально, одинокое, пассивно-агрессивное будущее with Wireless. With Wireless. Do the social wipe. It's just like home.
Just like home.
The women take advantage of you. And the police spy on you.
Владивосток FM.
Кто бы ты ни был, не думай о себе слишком. Твоя свобода — кольцо стали, вбитое в детское горло пустышка, осколено треснутой на зубах эмали. Твоя свобода — глоток воды за возможность дышать, просить прощения. Кожа розгами спущенная со спины до ноготы, сердцебиение. Свобода связанных скотчем рук, свобода испытывать к себе жалость. Черной обиды, проглоченный вопля звук, гниющая молодость и ярость. Свобода быть мертвым без всяких причин, лязгая гильзы отстрелянного патрона. Свобода, ставшая бороздой морщин, согнутая глубиной поклона. Мое движение, сопротивление. Мое движение, сопротивление. Мое движение, сопротивление. Мое движение, сопротивление. Ты что ли тот, кто кричал «Я свободен», не понимая глупости слов? Я видел тебя и тех уродин с торчащими остриями сосков. Я слышу безличие, мертвенный запах, оно с ноги на ногу толпами мнется. Чудовище рабства с дерьмом на лапах, свиньей фарфоровой разобьется. Когда хоть кто-то, пусть даже один, устанет от скованной души боли, свобода, скрученная в серпантин, вытянется струною воли. И пусть это будет всего лишь шаг выпрямленного гордостью тела, ненависть, скомканная в кулак, к себе самому без предела.
Hello, How Beach! Hello, women! Buying $800 fashion jeans while the world starves. Truly, we love Liberty City, but it's crazy!
Isn't it annoying when you hear a great song on the radio in Liberty City, but the idiot DJ doesn't tell you who it is?
Who was that?
Find out the artist and name of any song on the radio using Zhdat, the remarkable new service. Call us,
and we'll tell you what you're listening to based on a complicated listening system that also helps the government spy on you.
Go. Just dial Zhdat 555-0100
948-555-0100
and follow the instructions from our needy, washed-up celebrity.
So simple, even a spotty teenager could do it.
Zhdat, because we'll spot the record for you.
One day we'll run this country. Self-destruct system activated.
В один прекрасный день, и эта страна будет наша.
Вы слушаете радио Владивосток FM.
Йоу, физкульт, привет, Liberty City. Свободный город. Встречайте русского парня. Салют всем блатным костям, йо. We gonna own this motherfucking city. Все будет нашим. Ваши гешефты, ваши чисты, ваш гелд, ваши тачки. Все, так стоп, мать вашу. Motherfucking take over. Это не просто игра. It's not just a game, motherfucker. Беги, пока не поздно, как уличный пес. Ты чуешь носом красноперые сели на хвост. По сводкам МВД особо опасный преступник. Мобильник отвечать, что абонент недоступен. Пока тебя не порешать, тебе надо решать. В России делать больше нечего, надо бежать. Будь осторожен сейчас, не маякуй корешам. Нет веры никому, но может быть есть еще шанс. Ты чуял западню, ты знал, что пакуют ребят. Пакуй манатки, брат, не то упакуют тебя. Легавые вышли на охоту, по пятам идут. И нужен факт, чтобы не приняли и там, и тут. Ты встретишь завтрашнее утро вдали от МКАДа. Беги, ты знаешь стопудово, что валить надо. И там за океаном ты построишь новую жизнь. Пришел Russian boy, дядя Сэм, ну держи.
Это не тут, Каза Ностра, не братва. Рублевка не Голливуд, не Москва. Джин не водка, а Мальборо не Беломор. Все будет четко, надо лишь остаться целому. Это не тут, Каза Ностра, не братва. Рублевка не Голливуд, не Москва. Джин не водка, а Мальборо не Беломор. Все будет четко, надо лишь остаться целому.
Свободный город под свободным небом. Это город хлебный. Они узнают, на что ты готов за доллар русский. И почему рулетку смерти называют русской. Russian boy готов играть за American Dream. Немерен экшен по-любому, немерен экстрим. Все это плюс конкретный риск и еще помножен на спецэффекты до сибирских морозов по коже. Пусть кто-то делает громкие дела как можно тише. Ты будешь делать то, что должен, ты должен выжить. И если заварить, то крутая будет каша. И скоро будет наше, будет наше. И станут ли тебя любить или ненавидеть. Ты русский парень, не прижмешь на ту Liberty City. И там за океаном ты построишь новую жизнь. Пришел Russian boy, дядя Сэм, ну держись.
Это не тут, Каза Ностра, не братва. Рублевка не Голливуд, не Москва. Джин не водка, а Мальборо не Беломор. Все будет четко, надо лишь остаться целому. Это не тут, Каза Ностра, не братва. Рублевка не Голливуд, не Москва. Джин не водка, а Мальборо не Беломор. Все будет четко, надо лишь остаться целому. Это не тут, Каза Ностра, не братва. Рублевка не Голливуд, не Москва. Джин не водка, а Мальборо не Беломор. Все будет четко, надо лишь остаться целому.
Hey, Ruslana here! Don't let the leather outfit and the whip fool you. We take radio very seriously here.
Все будет четко, надо лишь остаться целому.
What do you use your Fleesa card for?
I use it to buy baby over the internet.
Fleesa is more convenient than cash and accepted around the world. Fleesa works overseas when you need it most. Fleesa, it's time to start paying.
Music from the homeland! I love you, Mother Russia!
Mama, the city. It's Vladivostok FM.
Если ты захочешь обо мне сейчас узнать, я буду рядом с тобой. Может, слишком поздно, может, рано опоздать или бежать за тобой. А тебе все мысли, а тебе все слезы для тебя, все песни до последнего дня. Может быть, не поздно, может быть, не вместе, может быть, забуду и уйду навсегда. А тебе если ты захочешь обо мне сейчас забыть, мне будет плохо одной. Все же невозможно так отчаянно любить, но я хочу быть с тобой. А тебе все мысли, а тебе все слезы для тебя, все песни до последнего дня. Может быть, не поздно, может быть, не вместе, может быть, забуду и уйду навсегда. А тебе все мысли, о тебе все слезы для тебя, все песни до последнего дня. Может быть, не поздно, может быть, не вместе, может быть, может быть. А тебе все мысли, а тебе все слезы для тебя, все песни до последнего дня. Может быть, не поздно, может быть.
You're listening to Ruslana, and we are getting sentimental for home. I miss carpet and borscht, сыр, вареники, сметана. I wanna send grades to my mom and village.
Last night I think I shit the bed. Got so drunk I gave a dude head. Life is just a merciful blur when you pop a piss wasser. Piss wasser, don't drink it slow. 3 a.m. buy some low. Sleep in the bathroom on the floor. What really matters anymore? All the crap you do all day. Who fucking cares? Anyway, piss wasser, this is beer. Drive drunk off of beer. Piss wasser, drink all day. It helps your troubles go away. Yeah, yeah. Pisswasser, cheap German lager for export only.
Sometimes a family wants that Italian taste without those tiny Italian portions. That's why you should come to Al Dente's. All the Mamma Mia you can eat. It's Italian food just like you'll never get in Italy. That's because it's an American themed restaurant. So the portions are huge and the food tasteless and unhealthy.
My old man grew up in Naples, so when he comes to visit me in the US, I take him someplace unique. Reasonably priced, and at the closest strip mall. I take him to Al Dente's.
Al Dente's has hamburger tortellini, rotini with spray cheese, Vienna sausages and penne, and a special linguine with cheesy poof sauce.
Hey, when you're at Al Dente's, everyone's like family. A hyper-macho, food-obsessed, alcoholic family just like mine.
Al Dente's, we got more of what you love and less of what you don't. Like more calories and fat, and a lot less taste and nutrients. That's why it's Al Dente's. all the Mamma Mia you can eat.
Hello, this is Krystyna from Poland. Ja uwielbiam to radiostację. Vladivostok FM! Vladivostok FM!
Все мы герои фильмов про войну или про первый полет на Луну, или про жизнь одиноких сердец. У каждого фильма свой конец. Никого не жалко, никого, ни тебя, ни меня, ни его. Никого не жалко, никого, ни тебя, ни меня, ни его. Никого не жалко, никого, ни тебя, ни меня, ни его. Никого не жалко, никого, ни тебя, ни меня, ни его. Нет друзей и нет приятелей, нет врагов и нет предателей. Многим из нас уже жить не хочется. Все мы дрочим или дрочимся. Никого не жалко, никого, ни тебя, ни меня, ни его. Никого не жалко, никого, ни тебя, ни меня, ни его. Никого не жалко, никого, ни тебя, ни меня, ни его. Никого не жалко, никого, ни тебя, ни меня, ни его.
Ruslana here! Hi everybody! I hope you like these tracks. If not, change the channel. I don't care. Hi everybody! This is Radio Vladivostok, bringing you top quality European culture. Калинка, малинка, малинка моя. Хап, хап, хап.
Wow.
Ruslana here! Don't let the leather outfit and the whip fool you. We take radio very seriously here.
Ночью, этой ночью, ночью, этой ночью. Тьма летит под синим покрывалом, все во власти ночи и опять одна. Среди звезд походкою усталой в небе бродит сонная луна. Улицы от тишины оглохли, будка телефонная пуста. Зеркало реки едва колышет отражение спящего моста. Ночью, этой ночью я люблю тебя. Ночью, этой ночью я схожу с ума. Ночью, этой ночью я люблю тебя. Ночью, этой ночью. Ночь скользит по городу бесшумно, звездным шлейфом закрывая свет. Черные слепые стекла окон, затаив дыхание, смотрят вслед. Протянув навстречу руки тени, окунув ладони в лунный свет. Чудо-ночь дрожит от нетерпения, на свидание к ней спешит рассвет. Этой ночью я люблю тебя. Ночью, этой ночью я схожу с ума. Ночью, этой ночью я люблю тебя. Ночью, этой ночью я схожу с ума. Ночью, этой ночью я люблю тебя. Этой ночью я схожу с ума.
Oh, this town is crazy! Just maybe I'm crazy! This is Ruslana, your wild DJ!
Ночью.
This is Vladivostok FM. I wanted to call it Ruslana Radio, but these people don't even know that Vladivostok is next to Japan. But don't worry, I just bought the radio, so we are changing the name soon. The election is coming up, so I will get all my money back. American politicians are so cheap to buy, just like Ukraine. I love America!
Для моих колес это верный темп. Самый первый тейк это самый верный тейк. Я так живу много лет. Я люблю скорость, в тачке строго рэп. Из-под колес искры. Ты живешь здесь, ты должен быть быстрым. Не стоим на месте, мы не стоим на месте. Здесь можно 60, мы едем 200. Новый день, новый шанс. Не успеешь ты, кто-то успеет раньше. Этот город не для слабонервных. Добавь скорость и будь первым. Этот трек для тех, кто в теме. Трек для тех, кто делает бизнес, тех, кто делает деньги. Поколение, фастфуд. Нам с тобой пора, нас ждут. Добавь скорость. Пусть мимо пролетают светофоры. Я люблю этот город, это мой город. Добавь скорость. Пусть мимо пролетают светофоры. Я люблю этот город, это мой город, бро. Жизнь для меня как автогонка, год за годом. Я жив, пока мое сердце бьется под капотом. И глупо собирать из пальцев веер. Кого-то ждет развязка, кого-то кольцевая. Дискам нужен блеск, как после пасты Гоя. Жми на газ, не то нас догонят. Жизнь копейка для тех, кто живет для славы. Эти знаки не для нас, они для слабых. Я ищу то, что все мы ищем. Я ищу веру, без нее все мы нищие. Я уличный романтик, я верю лишь в себя, а не в хиромантию. Этот город весь из анимации, будто флэш. И всем нам нужен кэш, Я остаюсь на трассе, я нужен здесь. Бро, добавь скорость, нам не нужен съезд. Добавь скорость, пусть мимо пролетают светофоры. Я люблю этот город, это мой город. Добавь скорость, пусть мимо пролетают светофоры. Я люблю этот город, это мой город, бро. Я не родился в Америке, не получилось. Я там не буду никогда, как Наутилус. Пусть далеко океан и крик звонкий чаек, но он качает этот бит, бро, он качает. Бывало вдруг тупик, и я идти не мог. В моих ушах играл Тупак и Бигги Смолс. Теперь все поменялось, мир уже не тот. Теперь все чаще я из тачек слышу реггетон. Они уже не мы, они новая поросль. Планета кружит тоже, это новая скорость. Нам нужна правда, им нужна Прада. Значит так надо. Если этот диск в машине, значит ты в порядке. Этот рэп для тех, кому по 3 десятка. И этот бит с ними, Добавь скорость, долой speed limit. Добавь скорость, пусть мимо пролетают светофоры. Я люблю этот город, это мой город. Добавь скорость, пусть мимо пролетают светофоры. Я люблю этот город, это мой город, бро.
I tell men if they ain't got a dope ringtone, you ain't about to get none of this hot ass.
Take bling to the next level with Audio Bling. It's VIP luxury ringtones, including extreme tones like champagne, a person flatlining. Impress strangers with a ringtone of 2 women going at it. Wow, that's dope! And VIP Luxury Ringtones is your exclusive spot to get the America's Next Top Hooker ringtone.
Fast, slow, stay on the run. Got my money on my mind, no matter how I go.
VIP Luxury Ringtones, only $100. Be an individual. Get a VIP Luxury Ringtone today.
Visit VIPLuxuryRingtones.com.
Bring out the beast.
Women want it.
Bring out the beast.
You need it.
Bring out the beast.
The beast wears it with pride.
The horn.
Before, deodorant was all about stopping you smelling. No longer.
He's got the horn.
Using unique pheromonal cybernology, the horn cannot be stopped. If it doesn't work, spray her in the face. Our unique ether compounds will have the desired effect. The horn is not a date rape drug. It just seems like one. You will be desirable even without a personality. Wear the horn.
He came to live in an enclave, just like home. Vladivostok FM.
Привет, меня зовут рифмастер Тони. С гитарою в руках и перегрузом в микрофоне. Суть дела такова, что я рисую песни. Уверен, что хотя бы одна застрянет в вашем сердце. Невидимые грани нас с вами разделяют, но многое другое объединяет то, что есть воспоминание. Необъяснимая любовь и той любви желание. Спортивный результат, болезни, лихорадка. Или завтра будет холодно, или завтра будет жарко. Желание поспать, желание покушать и друга старого истории послушать. Как я любил, как я мечтал, как я узнал своих в небе летал. Что не спросил, что не узнал. Как я жизни вряд ли есть ограничитель. Мои слова просты, как день, как ночь. И может быть они смогли кому-нибудь помочь. Помочь воды попить, помочь борща поесть, помочь кому-то расчехлить где ложь, где месть, помочь кому-то силами собраться в бой и где-то сказать: дурак, постой. Как я любил, как я мечтал, как я в снах своих в небе летал. Что не спросил, что не узнал, как я нашел, как потерял, как про любовь свою и рассказал. Что не простил, что не принял.
Ruslana, and we are getting sentimental for home. I miss карпет and борщ, сыр, вареники, сметана. I wanna send great to my mom and village.
Я выбиваюсь из такта, когда ты смотришь вот так. Я помню этот взгляд так точно, будто это стоп-кадр. В глазах застыли вопросы, в руках дрожит папироса. Я знаю, что со мной непросто, но давай поговорим серьезно, пока не поздно. Я знаю, чаша переполнена, я знаю, может быть, это моя вина. Но кроме нас есть еще много вещей в этом мире, что превращает будто в сон для нас. Ты сказал, нашим отношениям бросена. Ты сказала, между нами все кончено. Твоя жизнь мой испорчена. Ты сказал, пока мне с тобой поговорить очень надо. Прости меня за этот резкий слог. Вот нашло, водка есть немецкий флот. Тут много слов, все могло быть иначе. Лучше пропади у пропадом весь хип-хоп. Стоп, я не буду на него принять. Просто если можешь, то прошу, прости меня. И не пытайся понять, что я нашел в этой музыке. Я этого не знаю и сам, чего я стал писать. Ты только не подумай, я тебя не жалею. Я не люблю соплей, мне уже 30 лет. Почти сколько себя помню я в день. Куплет написал, а теперь пару рублей на хлеб. И какая из меня звезда? Просто получилось так, что я известным стал. И вот этот суперстар на колени стал. Я устал от того, что ты не знаешь обо мне ни черта. Посмотри мне в глаза. Я давно хочу тебе об этом сказать. Посмотри мне в глаза. Я хожу как будто во сне. Посмотри мне в глаза. Я давно хочу тебе об этом сказать. Посмотри мне в глаза. Ты ничего не знаешь, ты не знаешь ничего обо мне. Когда ты плачешь, я вдруг понимаю, что эту игру не мы придумали, мой друг, но я пру за кругом круг. И меня порой разбирает злость. У меня в глазах уже рябит от звезд. Ты к черту чёсы, эти розы фанатов. Иди одна из этих роз твоих не стоит слез. Брось, это гребаный шоу-биз. Я когда-нибудь скажу ему rest in peace. Со всеми топ-лес группе, с бандали мими, с мира, которых ты узнала из газеты жизнь. Люди могут быть монстрами, и твои слова могут быть острыми, но в этом маленьком мире никого не кроме нас с тобой на необитаемом острове. Если хочешь, я брошу гейм, ты на самом деле думаешь, мне нужен фейм. Я готов ноунеймом, чтобы стать я иногда хочу послать все как Курт Кобейн. Тузики продаем миллионами, монами, СМИ делают нас иконами. Только мы иногда за экранами бываем полными клоунами. Что будет теперь монами? Ты была со мной ночами бессонными, звонками телефонными, полустанными вагонами. Теперь оба мне звонами. Я хожу как будто во сне. Есть кто-нибудь, кто мне объяснит, почему я у разбитого корыта. Ты уходишь туманами, и ты не знаешь ничего обо мне.
Просто посмотри мне в глаза. Я давно хочу тебя рядом с глазами. Просто посмотри мне в глаза. Я хожу как будто во сне. Просто посмотри мне в глаза. Я давно хочу тебя рядом с глазами. Просто посмотри мне в глаза. Ты ничего не знаешь, ты не знаешь ничего обо мне.
Now we take a quick break.
In this fast-paced modern life, sometimes you just have to live 24/7. All action, non-stop, on the go, with Latin passion. Más Fuego. Get the fire. Más Fuego is an entirely new concept in beverage technology. It's a drink that is full of caffeine that keeps you awake and makes you anxious.
Oh, it makes my boyfriend crazy. He's like a Latin bull, even though he's a Chinese. Tears me to pieces.
Now that's some Latin passion. Más Fuego. Synthesized Latin testosterone energy drink. Live life to the limit.
It's a Russian pop extravaganza!
Ну мы, короче, так двигались на восток и приплыли в Америку.
This is Vladivostok FM!
Know what I mean? Underground.
I want the American dream. I want to be fat and afraid.
Know what I mean?
Эй, ты бейсболки на бок по моде, послушай хип-хоп франт. Идем со мной, я покажу тебе, что такое андерграунд. Я колебаний не приемлю, нам с тобой пора на город полночно, бро, пожаловать под землю. Здесь душно и темно, сюда не проникает воздух, и от мира сверху нет ни звука, только слабый отзвук. Здесь пляшет пламя факелов, отбрасывая серые тени на стены и на твой американский деним. Ты выглядишь смешно здесь в белых сникерсах и стразах. Мы тут носим камуфляж для маскировки от сглаза. Ты слышишь эти стоны, что тревожит твои уши. В этих лабиринтах до поры томятся наши души. Здесь царство сумрака, как до прихода Прометея. И тебя сначала хватит шок, ты спросишь себя, где я. Вот место силы, место, где рождаются идеи. Те, что будто бы вулкан готовят судный день Помпея. Ты не протянешь 10 дня, ты из другого мира. Здесь не выживают те, чьи мускулы заплыли жиром. Здесь зона риска, здесь свои законы, кланы тейпа. Здесь куем мы свои рифмы, здесь мы делаем микстейпы. И изо всех углов здесь рикошетом серий слов. В спонтанных рваных комбинациях обретают чистый флоу. У жести постоянная прописка в этом месте. Здесь МС отчасти ждут, когда наступит время мести.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Мертвы все станции метро, умолкли остановки. Пассажиры спят давно в дверях, оставив мышеловки. Но мы ловки, нас не купить на фин с бесплатным сыром. Мы солдаты, дети подземелья, правим темным миром. Мы много лет назад проникли в эти катакомбы. И с тех пор зубами роем шлюзы и вскрываем пломбы. Мы знаем на зубок все щели и дыры. Нам известны черные ходы и тайные проходы к вам в квартиры. Мы знаем планы и разводки этажей и зданий. Мы лишь ждем, когда наступит время выполнить задание. Свои послания мы давно упаковали в файлы. И по всей сети уже гремят подземные фристайлы. Мы долго ждали и терпели, собирали силы. И под иглами возмездия плавятся давно винилы. Мы жили голодая, как последние бродяги. И об этом саге рифмовали на клочках бумаги. Оставим трусом многоточие, точку с запятою. Каждый из нас, как Ахиллес, готов рискнуть своей пятою. И шавки в подворотнях бьются в истеричном лае. Видно, чуют, скоро в бой пойдут подземные фаланги. Нас без толку в дерьме топили и травили ядом. Мы готовы гадами ползти наверх отряд за отрядом. Когда труба играет сбор, чудесней нету песни. Эй, ты в бейсболке модной, дальше будет интересней.
Которые черпают силу в андерграунде. Know what I mean? Underground.
Hello, Liberty City! Hello, How Beach! Hello, women! Buying $800 fashion jeans while the the world stars. Truly, we love Liberty City, but it's crazy.
История из жизни. Ужин с подружкой в пятницу вечером. Я всю неделю готовился, ждал. Время пришло, оделся красиво, выпил рюмашку, такси заказал. Вот и навстречу спешит моя радость, красные губы стучит каблучком. Я предвкушаю, зуби уявляю, как будет достойно, как будет пучком. Но как же я ненавижу караоке, когда в него поют пьяные лохи. Как же я ненавижу караоке, лохи. Как же я ненавижу караоке, когда в него поют пьяные лохи. Как же я ненавижу караоке, лохи. Сука, лохи. Винная карта, заморские яства, мне что покрепше, тикать разговор. Милая сердцу, ты так прекрасна, думаю сложится, но тут форс-мажор. Мерзко забыли соседние столики, пившие явно коктейль долбоёб. Высокооплачиваемые алкоголики наперебой голосили в разъеб. Как же я ненавижу караоке, когда в него поют пьяные лохи. Как же я ненавижу караоке, лохи. Как же я ненавижу караоке, когда в него поют пьяные лохи. Как же я ненавижу караоке, лохи. Сука, лохи. Песни изношены, ноты фальшивые, хором бухательным грязно поют. Ужин накрылся с моею красивою, мне ж о любви сказать не дают. Я им желал, чтоб они подавились, чтоб диарея погнала их прочь. Вечер пропал, они продолжают, а мы уходим, нам осталась лишь ночь. Как же я ненавижу караоке, когда в него поют пьяные лохи. Как же я ненавижу караоке, лохи. Сука, лохи. Как же я ненавижу караоке.
You're listening to Community Radio, keeping all Eastern European communities together.
Лохи. Сука, лохи.
And now a message from babiesovernight.com. Having a baby is easy as logging onto the internet. Pick your baby from hundreds online as you browse our baby creation facility. Maybe you'd like a strong, silent German baby, or an adventurous Venezuelan baby, or even a funny but militarily inept Australian baby. Satisfaction is guaranteed. If you're not completely happy, just wrap the baby in the plastic bag provided, place it in the box, and drop it off in your nearest river. Babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight. Guaranteed.
Remember this? Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. America's next top hooker is Crystal!
My God, I'm so happy! I won and I'm being valued as a woman! Fuck you, bitches!
It's back this season on CNT. 20 girls from across America compete for the title everyone wants. America's Next Top Hooker returns. Yes, we make women parade in tiny clothes and pass judgments on them just like on the streets. This year, who will go away with the glory?
Yo, bitch, you think you can do that for 8 hours straight?
Who has the endurance?
I can't walk.
The reality show that captured our hearts and gave us herpes last season is back.
Grab my titties now, you
America's Next Top Hooker. It's time to judge women again. Coming soon to CNT.
Direct from Hong Beach! Direct
from whole beat.
This is Radio Vladivostok with you, DJ Diva from the East, Ruslana.
This is Ruslana, and these are the wild energy.
Что делать нам по вечерам среди многоэтажек? У нормальных пацанов в голове одно и то же: найти девчонок и устроить вечеринку. Надо бы, ребята, чик подснять и с ними почилить. Блондинка или брюнетка, какая разница? Смотри, какие пап-пап-пап, какая стать. Какие чики лучше? Лучше чики наши. Где лучше чики, ребята? Лучше чики в Раше. Мальчик хочет в Тамбов, чики-чики там. Мальчик хочет в Ростов, чики-чики там. Парней с окраин столицы считают дикими. Мы своих девчонок называем строго чиками.
Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Девчонам, пацанам, пацанам. Что любят чики, брачо? Чики любят тачки. Чики любят тачки. Тачкам надо дать прокачку. Что любят чики, брачо? Чики любят мачо. Чики любят мачо. Мачо мускулы не прячу. Об этом знает у нас любой Алеша. Мы заряжаем для них любые колеса. Мы регулярно их водим в клубы и шопы. Реальная любовь — это не глупые сопли. Не нужен нам турецкий берег и Африка. Ведь нашим чикам нужен перец, а не паприка. Где лучшие чики? Где лучшие чики? У нас куда ни глянешь, бро, увидишь чик везде. Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Девчонам, пацанам, пацанам. Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Чики-чики-чики-чики-чики тут, чики там. Девчонам, пацанам, пацанам.
You wanted capitalism? You got capitalism. Now enjoy what you asked for. Commercials!
In this fast-paced modern life, sometimes you just have to live 24/7. All action, non-stop, on the go, with Latin passion. Más Fuego. Get the fire. Más Fuego is an entirely new concept in beverage technology. It's a drink that is full of caffeine that keeps you awake and makes you anxious.
Oh, it makes my boyfriend crazy. He's like a Latin bull, even though he's a Chinese. Tears me to pieces.
Now that's some Latin passion. Más Fuego. Synthesized Latin testosterone energy drink. Live life to the limit.
Music from the homeland.
Kiev to Krakow, Budapest, Siberia, Moscow, Eastern Bloc,
Vladivostok FM.
Oh, this town is crazy! Just maybe I'm crazy! This is Ruslana, your wild DJ!
Себе признаюсь, что схожу с ума от губ твоих и глаз. И если хочешь, то целуй меня и сделай это сейчас. Первый раз мне так жарко и холодно, и казалось, что целый час мы летали над городом. Горячее лето, бессонное утро, схожу от тебя с ума. Летает за ветром внизу. Поступать нельзя, хоть ночь проживи без меня. Я тебя, меня ворует бессонница. Вновь увидеть, дотронуться, услышать звонок, почувствовать губ твоих топ. Горячее лето, бессонное утро, схожу от тебя с ума. Летает за ветром, считает минуты, горячая страсть моя. Горячее лето, я чувствую это, придумала все сама. Пускай же узнают о нас все на свете, любовью больна, голова тобою больна. Горячее лето, бессонное утро, схожу от тебя с ума. Летает за ветром, считает минуты, горячая страсть моя. Горячее лето, я чувствую это, придумала все сама. Пускай же узнают о нас все на свете, любовью больна, голова тобой больна.
You may value your privacy, but John Hunter doesn't. He wants to install a camera in your bedroom, so every time you jerk off, you have to pay $5. John Hunter voted to lower the marriage age down to 13. He wants to put your family at risk by outlawing 60 caliber full auto assault rifles and domestically owned landmines. Call John Hunter. Tell him it's time to stop with the politics and the negative campaign ads. Tell him you're going to vote for Michael Graves for governor. Then call him a fat, bald prick and hang up the phone. Paid for by Michael Graves for governor.
From the people who brought you the Domestabot, we proudly present El Chamuco Roboto. It's the robotic future from south of the border.
Politicians may demand illegal aliens leave the country, but I want a Mexican gardener I can ogle.
El Chamuco Roboto. You little devil. The illegal immigrant mower who's also a robot.
I used to pick up illicit gardeners at the Home Cheapo, but then the conservatives cracked down on our freedoms. Now I have the next best thing, El Camucho Roboto.
Actually, that's El Chamuco Roboto. He can mow the lawn, if you know what I mean. Comes with 6 different attachments. Edges, clips, and mows special designs like a lightning bolt, landing strip, or danger, nasty infection ahead.
My life will never feel empty and devoid of meaning again.
El Chamuco Roboto really puts the patronizing racist back into patronizing racial stereotypes. Visit elchamucoroboto.com.
It is Vladivostok FM.
Мечта поэта, а сколько песен об этом спето. Долой запреты, табу и вето, и на спиртное, и сигареты. Легко одета, подруга света, на самолеты. Берем билеты для любых друзей. Все all-inclusive, люксы в отелях, цветы в постелях.
Будешь
кролем. Все в бизнес-классе сидят и квасят. Мы на курорте, в аэропорте. Вот полумесяц, турецкий флаг. Вот Монтенегро и злынчий бряг. Для любых друзей все all-inclusive. Люксы в отелях, цветы в постелях.
Давай гуляй, славяне, танцуй по-цыгане. Большой привет Балканам. Куси на кури кальян, не будешь сыт и пьян. Куси на кури кальян, не будешь сыт и пьян. Давай гуляй, славяне, танцуй по-цыгане. Большой привет Балканам. Куси на кури кальян, не будешь сыт и пьян. Куси на кури кальян, не будешь сыт и пьян.
Sometimes a family wants that Italian taste without those tiny Italian portions. That's why you should come to Al Dente's. All the Mamma Mia you can eat. It's Italian food just like you'll never get in Italy. That's because it's an American themed restaurant. So the portions are huge and the food tasteless and unhealthy.
My old man grew up in Naples, so when he comes to visit me in the U.S., I take him someplace unique, reasonably priced, and at the closest strip mall. I take him to Al Dente's.
Al Dente's has hamburger tortellini, rotini with spray cheese, Vienna sausages and penne, and a special linguine with cheesy poof sauce.
Hey, when you're at Al Dente's, everyone's like family. A hyper-macho, food-obsessed, alcoholic family just like mine.
Al Dente's, we got more of what you love and less of what you don't. Like more calories and fat, and a lot less taste and nutrients. That's why it's Al Dente's. All the Mamma Mia you can eat.
Hello, this is Christina from Poland. Ja uwielbiam to radiostację. Vladivostok FM! Vladivostok FM!
По правде, ты не услышишь этот трек по радио. МС по правде, мышит радиоактивнее ради. Я один, но сам себе господин хип-хоп игре. А у вас все в пас, как будто, ну что не строка, то полный бред. Диджей, ну-ка заводи свой патефончик. А я пока проверю микрофончик. Я чемпиончик свой, в каждом дворе лишь у меня летают фразы, как шайба у Павла Буре. Айвенга здесь, чтоб залепить вам ты как изоленты. Я рэкет рэпа и пришел забрать свои проценты. Я ментор рэпа, вы же просто жалкие экскременты. Вы мне не конкуренты, ссать на ваши репрезенты. Переводите тексты янки, это ваше право. Вы ведь все герои только для журналов Кул и Браво. Пигмеи рэпа, секонд-хенд МС и лицедеи. Хочешь быть как 50К, ты стоишь 50 копеек. Я дам вам шлюхи по заряду, будто Деспирадо. Мне не надо интервью, не надо ваших хит-парадов. Чему торговля задом, ведь в России есть пираты. Для моих хип-хоп цитаты риф по 50 каратов. Чему фальшивые блинги, клипы, фотоснимки. Хотите удивить хип-хоп, оденьте лучше стринги. Чтоб каждая глупая жало тут не репрезентовала. Кала и Венга опустил, забрала, получай хлебала. Бита и Венга, сделаны не на коленке. Текста и Венга, написаны не для аренды. Пишите мелким шрифтом репрезенты. Вылупив земки, лузгай семки, читай на демке. Бита и Венга, сделаны не на коленке. Текста и Венга, написаны не для аренды. Пишите мелким шрифтом репрезенты. Вылупив земки, лузгай семки, читай на демке.
Я всем раздал ЦУ, не делайте хип-хоп, Я всем раздал ЦУ, не делайте хип-хоп,
У нас тут не Америка, я не нас. Но бит и бас рвет на части вас, как фугас. Мне нужен только микрофон, чтобы взорвать эфир. Мне нужен только микрофон, чтобы изменить весь мир. Я по легенде рыцарь без наследства, парень в маске. То еще закваски, неуловим, как талибан и баски. В то время как вы геи от Москвы до Аляски. В клубах дивом стройте глазки и фристайлите на плясках. И вы в прострации, сейчас от рифма комбинации. Братцы, пацана, что был рожденным МС, как Майкл Тайсон драться. То вызывает вибрации в ушах у хип-хоп нации. Сыт при этом на ротации радиостанций. В то время как хип-хоп паят, сам снятся раздаются овации. До ассигнации, до Оскары в рэп-номинации. Летают выше авиации, галлюцинации. Но разбиваются о незнании правил пунктуации. Я не мораю репутации, внедряю новации. Иду на провокации, как будто папарацци. Я в курсе всех вариаций, стерео оккупации. И моей импровизации гонит в шею самозванца. Я на старте, всем пойти сникерснуть. Есть Данон, извини за резкий тон, но это шоу must go on. Я готов вам нанести урон, как Хонгедон или Пентагон. Пока я дую в микрофон, я буду чемпион. Бита и венга, сделаны не на коленке. Текста и венга, написаны не для аренды. Пишите мелким шрифтом репрезенты. Вылупив земки, лузгай семки, читай на демке. Бита и венга, сделаны не на коленке. Текста и венга, написаны не для аренды. Пишите мелким шрифтом репрезенты. Вылупив земки, лузгай семки, читай на демке. Бита и венга, сделаны не на коленке. Текста и венга, написаны не для аренды. Пишите мелким шрифтом репрезенты. Вылупив земки, лузгай семки, читай на демке. Бита и венга, сделаны не на коленке. Текста и венга, написаны не для аренды. Пишите мелким шрифтом репрезенты. Вылупив земки, лузгай семки, читай на демке.
I hope you are enjoying your new wildlife in this new Wild West country. I'm wild and free!
Who's dancing now, punk?
On the toughest streets, you've got to stay true to yourself.
Hey, I want to be down with the streets, but I also want to dance. Yo, don't be dancing like that in this neighborhood.
Coming to theaters soon. Popping. A kid from the wrong side of the tracks has one chance to make a difference through the incredible medium of dance.
Flex, you think you can dance? You ain't even got your own steps, fool.
Homeboy, you can't dance if you can't feel. You gotta learn how to feel from the heart, Flex.
You mean this is a movie that seems like a tough portrayal of street life, but it's really a sissy-fine, heartwarming family story?
For real, homeboy, this movie is some emotional shit. Now get to dancing, Flex.
Popping is a coming-of-age drama interwoven with elements of romance, class conflict, and the rich tradition of prancing like a ninny instead of solving things like a real man with fists or firearms.
Hey, old man, teach me how you danced in the old days. Give me some montage or something. Flip back or some shit, man.
Yo, son, you gotta dance like it means something. You dance like you sleep with men. You gotta learn to dance by walking a tightrope and humping a chair at the same time. It's how we did it in the old days. You kids don't know how lucky you are. Back when I was your age, I had herpes.
This is some real heartwarming shit right here.
Son, you gonna have to get your boogie back.
Yo, Flex, you can do it!
Popping. The rough part of town just got its boogie back. Rated PG for patronizing gush.
When all of America looks the same, finally, you can watch yourself on television. The Suburbs, the real-time reality TV show that chronicles the hopes and dreams of an entire population.
How was your day, dear?
Boring. I want to die.
Whatever. You promised you mowed the yard today.
The Suburbs, the TV show that allows you to watch other people come home from work, sit on their couch, and stare into space, just like you. And this week, something exciting happens in the community.
Those immigrant kids are playing in front of the house again.
Watch The Suburbs and see what we're all really like. Suspicious of neighbors, paranoid, bored, competitive, depressed, and swinging. Which are you? Find out Friday nights next season on CNT.
Music from the homeland! Mother Russia!
Mama's music in Liberty City. It's Vladivostok FM.
I want the American dream. I want to be fat and afraid.
Я увидел тебя на прогулке днем. Я был очень растерян, но дело не в том. Неприступной богинею ты была. Только кто-то спросил, бэйби, как дела? Я не верил, что им оказался я. И откуда я брал эти все слова? Ты сказала, вот, милый, тебе номер мой. Я сказал, окей, полетел домой. Бегу к себе домой, а поутру я бегу к себе домой, чтобы поспать. И знаю, что немного отдохну я пью. И побегу опять. твой господин. Мы валялись в кровати, что куча мала. Между делом я думал, вот это дела. Ты ходила в бикини, а после без. Ты была словно ангел, а может и без. Я погладил тебя своей сильной рукой. Под утро вскочил, побежал домой. Бегу к себе домой, а поутру я бегу к себе домой, чтобы поспать. И знаю, что немного отдохну я. И и побегу опять. Настал, вот и вечер опять. Я встаю и не брешу, застилаю кровать. Достаю свои кроссы, old school, Adidas. Одевайте шорты, как первый раз. Я бегу, как пацан, голову сломя. Я бегу, я спешу, я хочу тебя. Я опять проведу эту ночь с тобой. Под утро сорвусь, побегу домой. Я бегу к себе домой, а поутру я бегу к себе домой, чтобы поспать. И знаю, что немного отдохну я.
Ukrainian Ruslana. Nothing makes sense in America, but we learned a lot from American radio. Commercials are the most important.
WKTT, because the battle for America begins here. WKTT 1066, we know the truth.
The #1 conservative talk show in America. He's America's anchorman. The conservative captain of the good ship Freedom Isn't Free, proving we can shout down any dissenting voices. It's the Richard Bastian Show.
I think more and more people need to stop breastfeeding in public.
Absolutely! Breasts are filthy. Cover them up, okay? Don't make me pull out my boot knife and give you a mastectomy.
America is too concerned with birth control. We need to be making babies. We need to catch up with the Chinese.
I'm with you. We've got to monitor people's email. We got to outlaw all the wrong religions, okay? Because that way we can finally be free in this country.
This is the continued pussification of America. It's not okay for men to be hugging each other and crying and talking about their feelings.
You know what? I disagree. I say feel, but feel with your fists, all right? Right there, the hammers that God gave you on the end of your arms, okay? Are you with me, Bastion's buddies?
And now, here's the man himself, Richard Bastian.
All right, thanks for joining me, Bastion's buddies, here and on 1,400 radio stations worldwide. Welcome to the show. Now, today we're talking about family values on the program, and I'll tell you right now, I'm married to 2 women. My wife, my lovely, lovely wife with her beautiful hair and pretty face. The second person I'm married to, America. Now, here's my thing. I won't go down south on either. Why? Because it does not help with populating this great country with real Americans. It's about pleasure, not procreation, and that is pointless. Okay, now if you can't alliterate a real idea, it's too complicated, and I will not blind you with science. Now I know why bigamy is illegal in most states. It's tough. It's tough serving 2 women. In my line of work, you need to be able to sing the national anthem or a spiritual show tune with equal amounts of enthusiasm. But remember, I ain't just whistling Dixie, because nobody likes a whistler or a whistleblower. It's like when you see 2 people kiss in public, or especially ugly people. Good Lord, keep it to yourself, folks, okay? Put the tongues back in their bags. I don't want to see it. You keep traditional values, traditions. There aren't too many of them around anymore, so we better fight for the few we got left. All right, let me tell you, I love my country. I would love to tongue kiss the Statue of Happiness. Just reach my hand underneath that big smock she's wearing and just give her a nice freedom squeeze. Let's go to the phones. You're through to me, Richard Bastian.
Hi, Ricky. I'm a Bastion buddy. I've got a problem with what this country's become. Nobody gives a shit about holidays anymore. On Memorial Day, they don't remember the troops. They're shit-faced on pills and vodka at a sofa sale at the mall. And July 4th, they just want to get drunk for 3 days straight and blow shit up. What's wrong with slaughtering the British like we used to?
What are you talking about? There are a lot of great traditions left, like hating open-minded liberals and spreading unsubstantiated slurs about them. Okay? Now on Independence Day, I like to find a nice Indian casino and celebrate by trying to steal their shit again. That's what I'm into. Traditional values. Kim, on line 2.
You know what really concerns me about America? The educational system. First of all, the liberals are making our children learn things like geography. Who cares where the terrorists come from? If our children know about other countries, there's less time spent teaching them about American superiority. You don't need geography to kill terrorists.
If I had all the time in the world that I've wasted on explaining things to women. Here, let me explain something to you, all right? Public education is another lie. Okay, you see it in the bunk they're teaching as science. Now, science is good when it teaches you how to turn a million ungrateful foreigners into glass. That I'm giving a thumbs up to, okay? That's a great discovery. But don't tell me that anything that I do causes a problem. I don't want to hear that, because you're the problem. You know why? Because this is the land of the free, not the land of the free lunches for minorities, okay? I don't care if they are the ones serving it. They shouldn't get it for free. Okay, we've got a live terror sighting. Hello, you're on the Richard Bastion Show.
Yeah, I'm on the train, and I see a guy who's a terrorist. This guy's really suspicious.
Okay, good. What's he doing?
He's sitting there reading some religious shit.
Okay, now how can you tell this shit's religious? What is it? What's going on with it?
I'm sure it is. It's in a different fucking language. It's Spanish or something.
Well, that is a sure sign. Okay, now what you're sitting across from right there is Al Conqueso. They're Spanish terrorists, the worst kind. Okay, they're already infiltrated into all our shitty jobs. You see them outside, at various hardware stores waiting to just the next strike, okay? They are the most dangerous of all. I cannot stress that enough. Now you know what you have to do, don't you?
I sure do. I'm armed 24/7. We're on a train. There's kids everywhere. Time to let fly with some bullets and see what this bastard is all about. Dude, thanks a lot, Richard. Eat lead, you El Conqueso motherfucker.
That's great. Perfect. Now that is a true American. I just want to give that man a heart stopper from Burger Shot, shove a slice of apple pie up his ass, and salute that guy. That son of a gun loves America. You see, Bastion's buddies, we're everywhere, and we're all about keeping this country safe. Next caller.
You're always going on and on about Homeland Security and executing slow people. But I don't really care about the issues. I've got a lot of guns and a pretty impressive penis.
Well, I think that's all you really need. That's the dream the liberal media is taking away from us. Now you got to trust me here. I've been fined a lot for talking about the size of my penis. It is closely shaped to a tennis ball container. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right? Now, you take the Liberty Tree. Now, this is a newspaper giving aid to terrorists by reporting on unconstitutional activities by the government. Okay? I don't want to know what the government's doing. They're doing it right. That's all I need to know. They're doing it, and they're doing it right. Sometimes you have to go outside the law to catch a bad guy. Okay? You see it in movies all the time. What further proof do you need? Go into the phones.
Yeah, I want to talk about that guy's penis. It sounds awesome.
No. Next caller.
Hey, this is Mike Meeples, and I'll tell you what's wrong with America, man. Stupid people.
Mm-hmm, yeah, it is a problem. In old America, the America I fell in love with, we dealt with stupid people very discreetly. Okay? Now I don't know if it's something in the water or the lack of separate water fountains, but it's like a plague has taken over. I've had it with the homosexual agenda. No, thank you. Leave us the hell alone. And with that, we're out of time. We'll see you next time on the Richard Bastion Show.
I'm a happy homemaker and child rearer when I'm not blowing the postman. But having 2 kids can be exhausting, even with an illegal immigrant doing all the real work. I found myself getting frigid and snappy with my husband, and soon my marriage was in trouble. Then I realized what the problem was. All the energy I should have been devoting to my husband and kids was being wasted on walking. Now I walk no more with the Relax Power X motorized scooter from Ambulate.
Moms, the Relax Power X motorized scooter from Ambulate lets you move further and faster and save energy for what really matters, protecting your family's health. You'll move quicker and have a lot more energy for the important things like shopping, burying relatives, or attending court hearings. Motorized scooters aren't just for disabled or obese people. Ambulate has a 500-pound weight capacity, so you have room to grow. Ask your doctor about having your insurance or the American taxpayer purchase you a Relax Power X motorized scooter. Take the weight off your feet.
WKTT, because in the war on terror, it's kill or be killed.
WKTT 1066.
Justice is a game. Just like a game where you play doctor and the other boy takes advantage of you and you block it out for years. It takes money to play the game right. And if you run out of money, you run out of justice and straight into therapy.
In this court, I am the law. I'm Judge Grady. And this is Just or Unjust.
The scripted drama of a court show.
But I'm the mother of his son.
That doesn't mean he can't get some on the side.
The injustice of an American courtroom.
Somebody give me head and I'll waive the charge.
The tension of a desperate network trying to stave off its own self-imposed death rattle by making a mockery of our justice system.
But he put me in a wheelchair, and I've got to save the world in the next half hour, including commercials.
I'm tired of your fake sob stories. How am I supposed to believe you lost your legs? Now wheel on out of here, Lieutenant, before I push you down the stairs myself.
All packed together with the incredible excitement of a game show.
Okay, you have 10 seconds to tell the truth or you'll be set on fire.
This isn't fair!
Welcome to American Justice, lady.
This is Just or Unjust with Judge Grady. It's the hard world of radio justice. Real plaintiffs and defendants in a radio court of law.
Today, we've got Allen versus Davis, case 465. Okay, I've read your opening statements. Let's get going. Before me is LeVar Davis and Angela Allen. You two used to be in a relationship. And Miss Allen is suing you for $5,000 to fix damages to her car you did with a baseball bat? Mr. Davis, can you explain yourself?
Your Honor, that female is crazy.
Yeah. Sounds like the truth to me. Court is adjourned.
Hey, you're not even gonna hear my side of it?
Oh, well, shit. We got some time to kill. Why not? Approach the bench, Miss Allen.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
Now sit on my lap.
Okay.
There. Isn't that better? Now tell me what happened to you, baby, while I stroke your back.
Well, I was together with LeVar for a year, and he started acting real crazy. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, shh, woman, shh, calm down. I'm soothing you. It's part of the legal process. Now, Mr. Davis.
Yes, Judge Grady. I mean, we were together for a while. She was fine. She carries herself well. She's got big if you know what I mean.
She sure does. I'm feeling them right now. Hold still, girl.
But she's evil and a cheater. She scratched my brand new truck. I needed a truck because I'm an accountant.
Is that so? You scratched his truck? His new accountancy truck? The kind of truck a man who works in an office buys so he can feel like a man again? What kind of woman scratches a man's truck? That's his manhood you're scratching. The very essence of his masculinity.
He sits outside my house all times of the night. He's out there in the morning watching me. I go to the store, he's peering at me through Sprunk bottles on aisle 7.
I'm not a stalker, Your Honor. Not after my last conviction. I'm just trying to get some information. These are fact-finding missions.
What kind of information?
Like who she's screwing so I can kill him.
You see, Your Honor? He's psychotic. Hey, why are you touching my hair?
It sure is lovely. So tell me, Mr. Davis, what did you do then?
Well, I was really mad about my truck, so I went to my quiet place after my yoga class, meditated, deep breathing, and then I kinda accidentally beat all the windows out of her car with a baseball bat, peed in the front seat, slashed the tires, and took a dump in the air filter.
You shit in the air filter? Give it up, my man. That's cold.
Yeah, so every time she turns on the air conditioner, her car smells like my shit.
That's right. That's ingenuity right there. That's what got us out of the primordial soup and into luxury condos with plasma TVs and robotic dogs. Good going. I like your style. Now see, girl, that's why you are the undisputed weaker sex and we are humiliating you on the radio. Name one woman wrestler who's any good. Name the first woman on the moon. Trick question. Name one woman pro football player. How many women wrote Shakespeare's plays? Answer me. You can't. And you are gonna have to go through life as the weaker sex. I mean, tell me, girl, did you deserve all this?
No, I mean, he owes me. He's got a good job, and I had his child.
You two have a baby?
Yes, Your Honor, we did, but I tried to do the right thing and push her down the stairs, like you recommended on one of your shows. But she had it anyway, and then I tried to sell it on the internet.
Good deal. Miss Allen?
He acted like he isn't the father. I had to do everything on my own. I didn't sleep for 6 months.
You're a terrible mother. I can tell by listening to you.
But I love my son.
When I met her, I was 24. She said she was 23, but she was really 13.
No, I didn't. I told you I was 13.
Well, they sound alike.
You told me it was okay because you were from South Carolina.
How do I know it's my baby anyhow?
The DNA test says so.
What is DNA? I've never seen it, and I'm an accountant. How are you going to believe in something you can't see? I can't see the wind.
Ain't that the truth? I ain't never seen DNA or stem cell. Or a law degree for that matter. I'm gonna have to retire to my quarters and think about this.
Judge Grady has taken Miss Allen back to his quarters to discuss his decision. Let's talk to a few people in the courtroom audience. Sir, what do you think? Who's in the right here?
He really has a lot of explaining to do. He pushed her down the stairs. That's no way to get rid of a girlfriend.
And what about you, ma'am?
I'm gonna try that thing with the air filter.
We'll be back after this on Just or Unjust.
WKTT. Because I love my country, and if you don't, fuck you and your fat wife. WKTT 1066. Talk radio for people who are always right.
We're back on Just or Unjust with a case of the scratch truck and the underage fuck. Judge Grady is back in the courtroom with his decision.
Okay, all rise. Please be seated. Now rise again. Now get down.
Hear ye.
Yeah, that's right. This portion of Just or Unjust is brought to you by America's Next Top Hooker on CNT. Okay, you know how this works. Courtroom audience names the game. The defendant and the plaintiff have to play it. How should we decide this case?
Make them eat glass.
Put a box of bees on their head.
Cannibalism. Let us eat them both.
Gladiator cage.
Gladiator cage. Gladiator cage. Gladiator cage. Okay, we haven't had this one in a while. Both of you step into the cage. Okay, on the floor, you will find a sword, a mace, a flail, a hammer, and 2 tridents. Choose your weapon. Okay, now are you ready?
Yes.
Release the lion.
Hey!
What the fuck?
That'll teach you to screw with the man's truck. Damn! That lion ripped off her arm.
Dumb bitch, that's what you get.
Oh, he's coming after you, Mr. Davis. Nice! By the throat. That's what you get for hooking up with a young girl and stalking her in the supermarket. Let this be a lesson to you all. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Damn, I love justice. What did we learn today? We learned that passion can be your undoing, that sensationalist shows like this, celebrity worship, ignoring politics, it feels good. Like I just wake up each morning and wrap my big hands around the American dream and choke the life out of it. Now, studio audience, when the lion is done, you guys can go in and eat the rest.
Let's see what our studio audience thinks. Sir, was that justice?
Sure was. I mean, man, when a couple don't get on, rather than a messy separation, what Judge Grady gave us today was 2 people being messily separated by lions. That shit was dope.
And you, madam?
Wow, I knew it. Tastes just like chicken.
Great.
Just or Unjust.
See you next time on Just or Unjust.
Hello. Ancient people sought meaning in the stars, and you do too. The stars tell you when to hunt, when to harvest, when to make war, or when to drown your children in the bathtub. Hi, this is Beatrix Fontaine, mystic, psychic, surfer of the spiritual realm, and successful syndicated radio host. We are all on a cosmic carousel, and your horse is going up and down until the ride is over and the scary man yells at you to get off. But you still have to pay. This is the lesson for life. Call me now, 212-360-2367. I will give you a personalized automated reading. Find out if you are going to die, or make love, or die making love with a horse. Call me today. Your future depends on it, dearie.
Oh, my God!
Oh, mercy!
Man, I'm so excited I could pee!
The Ventura's Poker Challenge! These athletes are incredible!
Man, watching other people play cards is so exciting!
You know, I have a small pair, but I talk a good game.
That's what it's all about. That and smoking and drinking yourself into an early grave. The Ventura's Poker Challenge!
Only on Weasel. Don't miss it. WKTT. Because foreigners don't bathe as often as we do.
Celebrities are what matters in America, and we watch their every move. It's time for Fizz.
It's Fizz time, everybody! The celebrity show that puts the lobotomy back on the cultural agenda. I'm Jane Labrador, and I'm joined as ever by Marcel Lemieux and Jeffron James. And boy, have we got a freshly stuffed show for you today.
That's right. Lie on your stomach and bite your pillow, America. Let's find out what's happening in this crazy world of unceasing celebrity banality.
Let's get down and dirty. Dragon Brain, the movie billed as more CGI, less story, is sending America dragon crazy.
Now, here is a movie only fat trolls from the suburbs could enjoy. A bunch of pale, inbred, religious wackos running around in leather clothing, hitting each other with pointy sticks.
What are you talking about? It's fantastic. I can't wait until it comes out in high def so you can see every tear in his tunic as the orcs try to mate with Lord Absentinos.
We wanted to speak to the star of the show, Clive Letter, but unfortunately, his publicist says his penchant for DWIs has him very busy pretending to console the family of the father he killed. Instead, we've got Dragon Brain child star Christopher Tibbets, who played William of Mamory in the film. Here's a piece.
Lord Absentinos, I've never even touched a girl's bottom. Your sword is enormous.
That's powerful stuff.
Thanks. I really learned a lot while doing this film. I learned how to be a self-absorbed and materialistic prick, and the director taught me how to roll a joint.
Christopher, your life must be really exciting right now. Just starting to figure out if you like girls or boys.
Oh, it is. I've got a bunch of new Vinewood friends, and I get to wear sunglasses indoors. Plus, I've started doing coke.
What is your favorite memory from the set of Dragon Brain?
Oh, it was great. Between takes, Armin McBardvine, who played the wizard, he'd take me back to his trailer. He performed spells on his trousers and made them grow.
He is so cute. I could just eat him up.
Yeah, eat him up, because there's nothing more appetizing than a tween with a drug problem and a massive ego. What a dick.
Also, we spoke with Magellan. Now, you may remember Magellan from the 80s. His European synth rock was very popular for a while, and now he's planning a comeback.
Good to see you, Magellan. I used to love your records.
Why, of course you did. You're only a human being.
And now you're making a comeback.
Yeah, Magellan wants to set the record straight. It is time for everyone to accept the facts. Magellan has had an enormous influence on the music world. Before me, the records, they didn't spin.
Really?
Yeah, that is super, that is true. Magellan is force of nature. Like death, I invent the wave of rock. That is why I have lace glove.
Meanwhile, in comedy news, our reporter Susan Retriever spent this morning getting tested for herpes. So instead, we all had an incredibly exciting conversation with top comedian Ricky Gervais, who was performing at Split Size to rave reviews.
Hey, Ricky, I got a serious question. How come people from England never laugh?
There's not many people go around in England just laughing because they enjoy it, because then they'd be mental. I mean, you see some people on the street just walking around laughing at nothing, but they also piss in their pants and punch pregnant women in the face. So
I saw a movie about England once.
What was the movie?
I don't know, but one man wore a leather hood and the other one cried a lot.
Great. Well, at least you remember where you saw it. Good.
You do jokes about fat people. Some fat people were going to protest your show.
A lot of them didn't make it. A lot of them sort of stopped halfway and took their breath, and then some turned up with placards, but the placards looked tasty, so they were eaten.
You mentioned in your act that while you're here, you've seen lots of commercials for the Relax Power X motorized scooter.
part.
Yeah, well, that's that shows a lot of ingenuity where they've as opposed to trying to find ways to lose weight, they've found ways to cut walking out. But I'd suggest, on a motorised sort of bike, you've still got to do something. So what you want to do is get the pavements moving. So you can just literally fall out of bed, flat on your face, and a pavement can move you to the pizza shop, and he could liquidize that. Obviously, if you really want to rule out any movement chewing, he could actually inject it straight up your anus.
You've said some nasty things about our best friends, the paparazzi. If they don't stalk people like you, we wouldn't have a job.
Well, the paparazzi are doing a job, aren't they? They like to hide in trees and bushes and take photographs up famous people's dresses. And I'm not going to judge anyone. And if, most people were to hide in a tree taking pictures of topless women on a beach, they'd be arrested. But if you go, no, it's all right, it's for a newspaper, it's my job, they go, oh, go on then, spy on all the women you like, you're not a pervert, you're working for a newspaper.
What shows do you like on American TV?
I like America's Next Top Hooker, that's good. I like The Serrated Edge.
That's just a show selling knives.
Yeah, they're all different, aren't they? You can't have too many knives.
What do you think about the tragic DWI arrest of Chloe Parker?
She's gone through enough, hasn't she? She's going to jail now. She's had a hard life. She's suffered like Mandela. And now it's time for us to try and get her out and make her a leader.
What a great interview. I just love British men. That's all we have time for. But remember,
if a celeb shows their crack
or smokes it,
you'll find out first on Fizz.
Sometimes a family wants that Italian taste without those tiny Italian portions. That's why you should come to Al Dente's. All the Mamma Mia you can eat. It's Italian food just like you'll never get in Italy. That's because it's an American team restaurant. So the portions are huge and the food tasteless and unhealthy.
My old man grew up in Naples, so when he comes to visit me in the U.S., I take him someplace unique, reasonably priced, and at the closest strip mall. I take him to Al Dente's.
Al Dente's has hamburger tortellini, rotini with spray cheese, Vienna sausages and penne, and a special linguine with cheesy poof sauce.
Hey, when you're at Al Dente's, everyone's like family. A hyper-macho, food-obsessed, alcoholic family just like mine.
Al Dente's, we got more of what you love and less of what you don't. Like more calories and fat, and a lot less taste and nutrients. That's why it's Al Dente's. All the Mamma Mia you can eat.
WKTT 1066. Because the family is under attack and it's time to fight back.
Conservatives finally have a real voice on the radio. It's the Richard Bastion Show.
This country's going to hell. Ever since we let those damn Australians back in this country, everything has gone to shit. What the hell did we go to war with them for in the first place?
I'll tell you why. We did it for freedom and for valuable munitions contracts.
They're sick, degenerate folks known as furries that dress up in their cute little bunny suits with holes cut in them for their penises to stick out, and they pound each other's hiney's, making weird-ass animal noises.
Yeah, but do you hear what public television has brought to America? Do you hear what's happened to the children? Hiney pounding!
Saving America from itself. It's the Richard Bastion Show.
All right, America, we're back. We're back here. Bastion's buddies salute. At ease. Today on the show, we're going to talk about why America is number one. Okay, without further ado, let's do what this show is all about and hit the phone lines. You're the people that make the show. All I do is make the money and spend it on facefuls of pharmaceuticals until I go deaf. Hello, caller.
I just wanted to call in and say that I absolutely love the show.
Well, I absolutely love that you think that, okay? Now you want to talk about what makes America number one, huh?
We have a completely incompetent buffoon for a leader. We drive outrageously large, gas-guzzling Maibatsu monstrosities.
I know. Isn't it? It's fantastic, isn't it? What we've been given from our forefathers is the freedom from thought. That, for my money, is real freedom. Knowing you're always right. That's real freedom. It's like life is a party that's never gonna end, and you're not hosting that party. You're just there so you can go take a dump on the coats. You can leave your beer bottle in the toilet if you want. It doesn't matter. It's not your house. Okay, we're just here to have a good time. Now this is unless we make a serious mistake in the election. Think about it. You can't expect someone with no backbone to police the world. And that's what these liberals don't seem to understand. It's very clear. Drinking is a sin. Laying is a sin. Fisting? That's a mortal sin. And the trannies, well, don't even get me started on the trannies. It's science run amok, okay? It's very confusing. I'm looking at a woman, I'm talking to a woman, I see the woman's penis, now I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. The government is turning into a confused transgender prostitute. I mean, it really is. They don't know who to serve. You feel terrible afterwards. You have an overwhelming feeling that everything in your life is horribly wrong. Yes, it feels good while you're doing it. Yes, you're making her feel good. But still, it's wrong. Julie on line 1.
I'm totally with you, Richard. I feel like there's a full assault on our values. We need to prepare our own counter-assault. I mean, I'm a good person with good values. I think we should just go after anyone who doesn't agree with me or celebrate my holidays.
Julie, you're totally right. I mean, the minority agenda, the midget agenda, yuck. Every idiot in this country has a damn agenda. What about my agenda? You know what that is? America. It is up to us, Bastion's buddies, to tell people what they can do. Because if not, they're going to live like heathens. Left to their own devices, they're going to eat their own shit. They're going to have sex with their daughters. We got to tell them what to do and what to listen to. Otherwise, we're going to be screwed. We're going to be screwed. We want order, America. Do you hear me? We want order.
Well, I'm ready to take the Bastion's Buddies pledge.
Okay, well then all you gotta do right now, Julie, I need you to raise your right hand. Okay, I'm getting another Buddies pledge. And it's abstinence. Okay, now what is that? It's doing nothing. Now you're good at doing nothing, right, Julie?
Yeah, I'm totally frigid.
That's great. Abstinence from sexual activity, it builds up hormones. Okay, listen to me. This is science. This is me using science for good. Abstinence builds up hormones. Abstaining for a long time produces a euphoric feeling. Okay? It is nature's antidepressant. Say it. I will not come onto men. Say it with me. I will not come onto men, and sodomy is a sin, even if I crave it. Okay, good. Now, I take that pledge every morning. When I wake up, I look in the mirror, okay? After I get done doing my facial scrub, and then, I put some toner on my face. But after that, I say that pledge. It's great for strength and purity of our nation. There are no better ways to serve your country apart from one, and it involves taking out museums and inappropriate health facilities. If we're going to stay pure out there and focus on turning this country into an aggressive and limited access paradise, then listeners, you're going to need to start by avoiding romance novels, any machinery that vibrates, hand soap, baby oil, baby soap, hand oil, the internet, okay? Jumper cables, what are the trampolines? All right, trampolines, you get a young lady on a trampoline and her boobs start bouncing, or you get a well-endowed man and his package is bouncing all over. You're going to start thinking, well, there's more to life than shutting up, and that's not what is true. It's that simple. Next caller. What's wrong with this country?
We don't have enough mascots.
Okay, that is true. This is so true. Kids, the children of America, need to look up to people like Derek the Dodo, and not some liberal puppet on public television teaching you how to count. Okay, there's only 3 numbers I care about, and that is 3, 2, 1, launch. All right, that is what I like to hear right before we send a missile cock into some asshole country's mouth. All right. Now, if I need my kids to be taught tolerance, sometimes, which is a dirty word in my household, tolerance, but I'll tolerate them fighting. Okay? That is what I'll tolerate. I don't need them to learn about life from puppets. Okay? You don't learn anything from anybody that likes having a hand put up their ass. All right? The only puppet I like is the president.
I have a great idea, and I've tried it at home. It works. I have 4 wonderful, darling babies.
4 babies! Well, you hear that, America? Another of Bastion's buddies making little soldiers to fight this culture war. That's great.
My babies are Cats.
Wait, cats?
I've named them after patriarchal influences. I'm drawing my inspiration from my kitties.
Oh, okay, nobody wants to hear about your stupid, useless pussies. God, what has happened to radio? I mean, to this city, to this world. I cannot wait to be judged, because I'm going to be okay. I already know that. I know that because I have secrets that I keep within me, okay? And if you keep them bottled inside of you, then you get to release them in heaven. Because right now on this earth, my secrets are the only thing that keep me on heaven's path. Now, most of you a lot of you are screwed, and rightfully so. Okay, we've gotten into the PC mode of like, hey, we're all the same, we're all equal, man. Hey, women can do anything that men can do. Even have Adam's apples. Yeah, right? Yeah, sure. BS, okay? I don't shop uncontrollably, okay? If I bleed for 7 days, I die. Okay? I can drive a car for more than 30 minutes without hitting something. Okay, that's the difference. Next caller.
First of all, I'd just like to say I love the show. It's great. You're doing a good job for this city.
Thank you. I agree completely. Get to the point.
Where the hell do these liberal fascists get off trying to censor pornography?
Okay, now listen. Put your head up to your radio so I can vibrate some sense into that thick head of yours. We need to know who is reading and watching what in order to keep the terrorists out and protect our morality. That's all that's going on. I mean, mood-altering candles lead to heavy petting. Okay? Don't pet me. I don't want to be pet. All right? I'm not a cat. All right? Now, you know what I say? We're not even supposed to be having sex. No. Keep it out of my butt. All right, with the nonsense on TV in this country, like like that liberal Jeremy St. Ives, filling women's heads with all these irrational expectations about masculinity. We're all going to be in trouble. Here, listen. My wife has never had one of those so-called female orgasms, and she's very, very happy. She works out a couple times a day with her trainer, and she's getting very, very good at tennis. Okay, now we have our faith. That's where our orgasms come from. That's where we get off from praying. All right? This life is meant to be shit so that the next one is good. You gotta have your valleys to appreciate the peaks. It's like an orgy with virgins. It sounds like a good idea. Then you get in there and you're kind of like, no, don't put that there. Put that, anyway, you get my point. I'm a man who believes in the American dream. I really do. And that dream is I'm in charge, and if you don't like what I'm saying, then I'm going to make a wisecrack and drop a bomb on you. That's it. That for me is the American dream, okay? And then maybe get a country artist to sing a song about it and then have me walking around in slow motion. That's the fully realized dream. Then you can maybe make a movie about me doing that, and we can do action figurines, and then myself making a movie about blowing the shit out of you while I make a wisecrack. Yeah, I mean, the dream is endless, truly, and that's the beauty of America, is I'm allowed to dream. That's the dream. Don't complain to me that you come over here and that all you get are the janitor jobs. Okay? Don't complain to me about that. Just pick up my shit and walk out of the room. Don't stand in here awkwardly. Don't try to make eye contact with me. Okay? Don't talk to me. Don't ask about the pictures of my kids. Okay? America, we don't want to pick up our trash. Okay? We don't want to do that, and we don't want to sweat. All right, now we'll be right here in the air conditioning, watching the news, and stewing over people like you who are trying to break into our houses. And trust me, you coming to my house, buddy? There's gonna be you're gonna be in store for a little double barrel surprise. Okay? I will take you and I will shoot a hole in you, and then I will torture you and your family for freedom. That's about all the time we have. Remember, Bastian's buddies, we are right. We will see you next time on The Richard Bastian Show.
My God, she had blood all over her legs. The car was totaled, and she's sitting there, and she's still drinking. This chick used to be a celebrity.
Oh my God, he's so high. He'll never make it on stage.
You just can't help getting sucked in on the way down. The #1 rated reality show is coming back for another season. Waning with the Stars, the show where we follow formerly big celebrities on their way down. 5 contestants, 1 fading dream, a ton of alcohol and drug abuse. Waning with the Stars is the ultimate reality show because, like in reality, everyone likes you. Then you turn into a depressed, drug-addled mess. Enjoy watching once smug celebrities who have hit rock bottom stay there. Waning with the Stars, a new season coming soon on Weasel.
WKTT. Because the world needs a powerful America to tell it what to do.
Justice is a game. Just like the game of chicken, you've got to go full steam ahead and hope the other person runs out of energy or money first. It takes money to play the game right and get out on top.
In this court, it's a world where good deeds go undone. Morality is severely punished, and random luck can destroy your life. I'm Judge Grady, and this is Just or Unjust.
The excitement of a court show.
You kicked me in the stomach, Your Honor!
The injustice of an American courtroom.
I think the wetlands are overprotected anyway. I fine you $1 million for wasting the court's time, you activist scum.
The tension of a desperate network television show.
I don't care what your definition of sodomize is. I'm gonna show you mine.
All packed together with the incredible excitement of a game show.
Do you love money? Do you? Do you?
Yes.
Well then, unbutton that blouse.
This is Just or Unjust. Real plaintiffs and defendants in a radio court of law.
Okay, let's get on with this. Welcome to my courtroom. I'm Judge Grady. Let's get some justice. Right. Today, we've got Williams-Jones against Williams-Jones. Case number 453. Let's get going. I've already read your opening statements.
Judge Grady, my name is Lori Williams-Jones. I've been married to my husband, Chuck, for 2 years, and all he does is play that wizard online game, Loot and Wank. He plays until 2 in the morning sometimes. When he comes to bed, he's all grabbing my ass and treating me like a troll, screaming, 2 damage, 2 damage. Check that ass in the air, troll. I'm about to get aggro. Can you help me, Judge? I love my husband, but I'm not an avatar.
Look, you are an avatar. Let's get that straight. We all are. And the sooner people understand that, the better. The reason that your husband is in there looting and wanking and slinging his wizard junk around is because you got fat and stopped being sexy. I wouldn't even bang you. And I've done a lot of trolls in my time. Look at yourself, girl. Do something positive for yourself. Get some plastic surgery. Chuck, what have you got to say for yourself?
My name is Chuck Williams-Jones. I think my wife is possessed by Satan. She doesn't refill the ice tray, she hates my parents, she stopped giving me head. She spends all my money and thinks she's doing me a massive fucking favor sending out Christmas cards. I mean, come on! Give me a break. They just raised postage again. Ain't nobody giving a shit about a Christmas card. Even the ones with a picture of your fucking dog. I don't need to see a picture of your fucking dog in a Santa hat. God damn you. Can you help my wife see what's up?
Interesting. And the court notices that you have a hyphenated last name. Williams-Jones. Was that her idea?
Yes, it was, Your Honor. I was born Chuck Williams. I went along with it because that's only fair, you know? I mean, I totally understand that comes from a time when women were considered property. Women are defective and misbegotten, but I don't own her. I would like to own a human being someday. I mean, like, you know, I could have me a young, nubile Filipino boy, and we could sit in my tropical hut and play games and decide who does what by playing hands-free catch the quarter.
What? Look what's happened to you. Why you gotta hyphenate? Why you gonna be half a man? She took away your manhood, she emasculated you good and proper. You got some bitch's name on half your shit. Do you pee sitting down? Do you pee sitting down?
Well, we're equal partners, and it's not fair that she has to take the toilet up, so I don't really mind.
Equal partners? You gonna give a man a woman's last name? I'm surprised you haven't started growing tits. For the love of all that is holy in the world!
You know the deal, Judge. I have to agree or I'll never get laid again.
We have an equal household, Your Honor. Equal. Equality. He wears tampons whenever I do so that we may both experience the same burden when I'm on my flow.
Equality? Give me back that vote, woman. Let me guess who's at work busting his ass all day. Let me guess who makes the most money. I know, it's Chuck. It's the man. You know who has made the most money throughout history? The man. Who have been the great leaders? Men. Maybe you had Cleopatra, but Egyptians live in triangles, tetrahedrons and shit. A triangle is not manly. Who fought the best wars? Men. Who make the best murderers? Men. Who invented the plague? Men. We done it all, bitch. We run this show, and I don't give a fuck who knows it. So what if he wants to come home and spend time online with his guild and pleasure elves, running around with his orky friends? Let him.
Well, family and our children are the most important. Our children depend on us. We should be protecting and coddling our children, never letting them out of our sight, keeping electronic tabs on them at all times, making them paranoid and neurotic. It's our duty. Children are our future.
The future? Where's your jetpack, boy?
I don't have one, Your Honor.
That's right, because technology is a lie sent by liberals to kill us. Apart from weapons technology, which we use to kill other people. There is no future. And you, woman, you disgust me with your liberal ideas. You ever had a three-way?
No, Your Honor, I haven't. That's revolting.
No, it is not. What's disgusting is the way you get yourself a dog and the dog hits puberty and suddenly you realize the dog's undercarriage is really big. Or when you watch a nature show and see two elephants mating. Or when you vomit a bit in your mouth and have to swallow it.
This is insulting. This is a court of law. All you've given me is a lot of dog penis and woman hating. What is wrong with you, Judge Grady?
I'm a judge. What exactly did you expect? This isn't a courtroom, it's a studio. And I'm here not to only administer justice, but also get ratings. Listen to me, I'm a judge. I'm wearing a black dress, aren't I? Do you have any idea what I'm doing up under this bench while I'm looking down at you? Ooh, I'm gonna have to retire to my quarters and think about this.
While Judge Grady's back in his chambers making his decision, let's talk to a few people in the courtroom audience. Madam, what do you think? Who's in the right here?
I can really empathize with Lori. Guys only care about women in revealing medieval clothing who take it up the back door.
And what about you, sir?
I really like the part where they talk about elephants doing it.
We'll be back after this on Just or Unjust.
WKTT 1066. Because the liberal media wants to give your country to an illegal immigrant. WKTT. We know the truth.
Just or Unjust.
We're back on Just or Unjust. Judge Grady is coming back into the courtroom with his decision.
Okay, all rise. Please be seated. I thought about this for a while and I've come to a decision. Will you both please approach the bench? Okay, Chuck, face Lori. Now, Chuck, raise your hand. Repeat after me. I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.
And I will always remember.
And I will always remember.
How good this felt.
How good this felt.
Now smack that bitch.
Ow! What the fuck?
All right, that was just for my own pleasure. I just love domestic violence. Okay, time for Just or Unjust. Courtroom audience names the game. The defendant and the plaintiff have to play it. How should we decide this case?
Fist fight!
Three-way!
Guaranteed!
Duel! 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 Duel!
Wow, seems pretty unanimous. That's my kind of jury. We're gonna have to go with duel or no duel. Solving things the American way. Here are your pistols. Winner gets $1,000 and a flight to...
No!
I've had enough of you, stupid whore.
I can do it!
Chuck, you're supposed to wait until I give you the signal. We got time to fill. We don't go to commercial for 3 minutes. Don't you watch TV, son? Now I got a dead plaintiff on my courtroom floor. I'm gonna sentence you to 30 days while you think about what you did to my ratings.
Let's see what our studio audience thinks. Madam, was that justice?
I don't know. They came here with a minor domestic dispute about him playing too many computer games. Then, under Judge Grady's incredible jurisdiction, he ended up shooting her in the back. Yes, I'd say that was justice.
Great!
Join us for the next episode of Just or Unjust. Remember, it ain't justice till I say so. And today, we saw real justice practiced by real people in a real court of law. So if you go breaking the law, remember, the justice entertainment system may be watching.
Just or Unjust.
See you next time on Just or Unjust.
When you die, it doesn't have to be the end. Hi, I'm Uzi Fitzsimmons, and I know that you, your animals, even women, have an essence that continues to flow after the death of a body. In ancient Egypt, where they were fascinated with triangles, man-cats, and incest, the mummification process ensured that in 1,000 years, you'll still look great, and your spirit can make love after death. Wow! Now you can too! Preserve your heritage and soul in the next life by getting mummified. Just listen to one of our customers who signed up. I swear I didn't pay him.
Hey, when they bury you, worms beat out your brain. Or they burn the shit out of you. What if I ain't really dead? Even if I'm dead, I don't want that shit. Then I heard about mummification. I'ma get myself some crazy sarcophagus or some shit like that. I'm a pharaoh.
Wow, mummification. Preserve yourself the ancient way.
What are you doing on that PC, son?
I'm spending days designing the sewer system for my virtual country.
That sounds like an exciting and yet educational computer game. What's it called?
It's called Civil Service. Then I'll set up the utilities prices. You can also make up zoning laws.
Can you design traffic patterns to keep undesirables in the ghetto?
Totally! With the Civil Service computer game, you can anonymously segregate people and change voting districts to keep minorities down.
Wow, your character's taking some virtual payola and seizing some people's homes under eminent domain.
Don't worry. The virtual courts always come down on the side of big business and property.
That's great. Just like the real Supreme Court. When does the game end?
Never! I'm gonna play till I die.
Civil Service, the incredible bureaucratic simulation game. Now you can live the dream of being a real civil servant, virtually. Available wherever games are sold.
WKTT. Because I love my country, and if you don't, fuck you and your fat wife. WKTT 1066. Talk radio for people who are always right.
From Vinewood to Liberty City, if a celeb shits, eats, or snorts it, Fizz is there.
Hi, welcome to this edition of Fizz. The entertainment and celebrity scene is buzzing like an overdose celebutante. I'm Jane Labrador, and I'm joined as ever by our celebrity experts, Marcel Lemieux.
Jane, it's a celebtabulous week. I have got so much dirt to share.
Woo! And Jeff Ron James, who is here to make fun of all the people we can't.
What's up, people?
Liberty City's entertainment scene has been hotter than a Baghdad barbecue. We've had a couple of big-name casualties on Star Junction. Gloria Unsworth was singing her menopause blues away in the musical Middle Age until she had a hot flash when it was canceled this week.
That's right, Jane. The show has failed to reach 45. Performances, that is. Who wants to hear anything about the horrors of aging? Listen to this.
I'm 40 and nobody wants to fuck me. Lasagna belly and ass kind of lumpy.
You know the worst part is when she showed her flabby bat wings on the stage.
Oh, that's revolting. I hate life without an airbrush.
Pick your face up. It's something called surgery. Nip tuck, get some work done on your funky fat thighs. This is the entertainment industry.
Also, tourists in Liberty City are complaining about indecent performances at a local night spot. The Perestroika Club in Hove Beach is home to a wide range of vaudeville performances and has outraged patrons with both the quality and violent content of its acts.
Oh, these rotten, dirty Ruskies. They're just taking over the entertainment industry in this town. First the strippers, smelling like vodka, and now they want the theater.
Thank God we still have Fleet Week.
You do realize you're a stereotype.
I am not. I am an individual. There's no other entertainment commentator who's camp, sassy, and bitchy. Leave me alone has been...
Boys, please. Magicians, singers, jugglers, and more are part of the vaudeville performances at the Perestroika Club. The Master of Ceremonies had this to say.
We have best entertainment in the whole of the city. You don't like real cabaret entertainment? Don't come. You offended by men throwing knives at ex-girlfriend? Don't come. Some nights we have cold, other night trash a woman drink too much, sings about her stepfather and sex change. It's a good time.
juggling, spousal abuse, magic, people bursting into song, sex changes. Sounds just like a night at my parents' house.
I would love to get paid to throw knives at bitches. I would be a bitch knife act throwing motherfucker.
And more on the terrible tragedy.
Ah, that's right. We haven't had a paparazzi beaver shot for weeks. It's a catastrophe for our ratings.
Thank God. If I have to see Jill Van Krastenberg's chapped and cracked chimp lips on the internet one more time, I'll be back in therapy.
Actually, no. What we're talking about is the death of actor Wayne Tierson, who died a few weeks ago, but whose death has got great ratings and web hits.
Oh, yes. Tierson was found dead in a Las Venturas brothel, and Vinewood is struggling to come to terms with their loss. Shock. Mourning. This is a tragic blow to the entertainment industry, and one we here at Fizz are determined to help stretch out.
Aw, there. It's terrible. I feel your pain. A 20-year-old millionaire dying of too many lap dances and too many drugs. It's a real tragedy.
Well, you're right, and he did dress like shit.
See? That's right. Celebrities deserve to die for being better than us. That's the subtext of this entire show.
And some of the biggest names in comedy are coming to Liberty City. Cat Williams is here to do stand-up at the Split Sides Club, but he was also part of a protest in Middle Park against injustice. I spoke with him earlier. Why are you out here protesting?
Let me explain something to you. We are here to tell the world that there's a lot of injustice going on. Sick people, old people, people that want to watch TV, we're being oppressed.
How are you being oppressed?
How am I being? Do you know how much it costs to get an ounce of good weed in Liberty City? Motherfuckers want $500. How the fuck am I supposed to feed my kids and order pay-per-view wrestling and get a sandwich when weed costs that goddamn much? And half of it's just too motherfucking strong anyway. Names like White Widow, Northern Lights, AK-47. I'm not trying to order a gang. I'm trying to order some regular weed.
You're not here to protest against the pharmaceutical companies taking advantage?
Hell no. I love pharmaceutical companies. I wish I had a pharmaceutical company. I wish I was a pharmaceutical company. All kids should be on some sort of pharmaceuticals. Something to keep them calm and inside where they belong, not out fucking with my riders stealing my shit.
Comedian Cat Williams, groundbreaking illusionist Brian Vesuvius wowed audiences recently when he made his junk disappear between his legs.
I could do that. See? Look, I'm a woman. It's easy. You just tuck and...
Please, put that little guy away.
Ugh. Now, Vesuvius is discussing his next big project, a stunt in which he plans to shrink his head to half its size.
I like a little head, usually after dinner.
Stop doing that, would you?
Vesuvius will perform his cranial reduction live in space, or so he claims. We will stay with this story. Meanwhile, we spoke to nightclub impresario Larissa Slalom about her newest Algonquin venture.
It's called Anna. It's gonna be the hottest club in town. Super VIP. All the celebrities, you'll never get in. We've got a gold scale at the entrance. If you weigh too much, you can't come in. It's very chic. And there's a diamond-encrusted toilet right by the entrance, so you can purge till you hit the magic weight. And then the bouncer lets you in. Right, Lamont?
That's right. Get the barfing, bitches. People will do anything to get in our club. They lie about being a celebrity or a celebrity stepkid. They offer you sex, drugs, and money. Now it's down to the cold, hard fact. How much do you weigh?
Platinum vomitoriums are very now. Well, of course, it's a bit of a joke. We just want people to have a good time in a safe environment. I have to say that, or they'll shut me down again. Hey, anybody have a line? Oh yeah, Tony Prince is a loser.
Fantastic. I can't wait to stop by. That's about all we have time for.
We'll stay on top of the celebs,
stalking them till they snap.
And when they do, you'll hear about it first on Fizz. Fizz!
WKTT. Because the battle for America begins here. WKTT 1066. We know the truth.